Have you ever noticed that when you have a cup of tea and you put some ice on it, it can overflow? Just like when you're about to have a bath. The bath is full of water, you go in and some water can spill on the sides. In this video, I'm going to explain why. When you have a container and you fill it up, it gets to a point where it cannot hold any more liquid. As you can see, we have a cup of tea, and when I put some ice in it, it overflows. According to Wikipedia, the Archimedes principle states that the upward buoyant force that is exerted on a body immersed in a fluid, whether partially or fully submerged, is equal to the weight of the fluid that the body displaces, and acts in the upward direction at the center of mass of the displaced fluid. This is the case with any object that has matter and is submerged. Archimedes was a Greek mathematician and physicist, and even though we don't know much about his life, his discoveries were a scientific marvel. Let's take a look to see what happens. As you can see, we have this mass, which weighs in at 87 grams. And we have this container, which has 450 milliliters of water in it. When I get this mass and dip it in, it displaces the water by the equal amount of its weight. As you can see, this container is pretty light. If I put it in the bigger container, it will not fully submerge. This is because the gravity effect pushing it down is not stronger than the buoyancy effect pushing it up. Interesting. As you can see, the amount of water displaced on the container equals to the mass of the weight we put in it. This happens because the mass needs to be fully submerged, therefore it displaces the water to its surroundings. This is not always the case, however. As we saw before with a cup of tea, some objects do not become fully submerged. This is because gravity has a bigger effect on them than the buoyancy effect. The Archimedes effect is very interesting, and we can observe it in our daily lives. As you're taking a bath, for example, or you're pouring yourself a cup of tea and put some ice in it. It can happen all the time during your day. It is very interesting, and next time, pay attention to it. I'm sure you'll see it.